Hi, good day everyone. So we're going to go and do May/June 2022, number 3. The diagram below shows four shapes P, Q, R, and S in a square grid. So this is the images P, Q, R, S. All right, let's go on to the first question. They said, fully describe the single transformation that maps P onto shape Q. So first one, we're going to compare P with Q, and we can clearly see this is a what type of transformation? This is a rotation. Now, for rotation, right, there are three things, no, not a, yeah, for rotation, there are three things we need, right? We need so this is a rotation, let's write it down, rotation. And there are three things that you need. This is one, the center of rotation. Number two, the direction of rotation. And number three, the degree of rotation. That is the amount that the image P has rotated to form Q. Right? So let us first find your center of rotation. Now your center of rotation is calculated by connecting two points and where they intersect to corresponding points. So I'm going to put this in red. So we have this here, and then the next coordinate we're going to do this point here and this point here. And where they have intersected, that would be the area of rotation. So this area of rotation would be right here. Let's put this here. This would be right here, right, which is 7. X is 7, Y is 7. So my center of rotation is 7, 7, right? Also, if we were to connect these 2 points here, this point here, going through your center and going to the next side here, right? Then, hold on, let me just fix this a little bit better. Let's just do that a little bit better. We're gonna go from this point here, go straight to this point here, right? And we're gonna leave that as black, right? We want to know what angle is this. So you're going to use your protractor. I wonder if I could use the protractor here. Okay, so if we have this image here, we're going to take a protractor and you see where that T is. Let's move this bigger so we can see. You see where that T is in your protractor. You're going to line it up. So let's just rotate this so we will see that this line lines up with the point, the center of origin 7, 7, and then we want it along the same black line that we drew. So we want what is the degrees. And if we look at it, this is going into 180 degrees, right? This is 180 degrees. So it is safe to say that this turn here from P to Q is a turn in 180 degrees. Now, if an image is turning in 180 degrees, it does not matter the direction. Either clockwise or anti-clockwise, they will still be the same. So, if I had to describe this rotation, I will say that object P was rotated in an 180 degrees, was rotated in 180 degrees clockwise direction about the center the center of rotation 7, 7, right? And that would be your answer to fully describe the transformation of P to Q. Now the next one they said was P to R. So we're going to compare P and R. We see that they are inverse of each other. So they are in inverse direction. So the first thing that you do when you see that is you know that it's a reflection. So because it is a reflection, what we're going to do is we are going to count from one coordinate to the other corresponding coordinate. So it's going to be 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units. Right, so we know it is 4 units. The distance from P to R is 4 units between two corresponding points. So my mirror line will be halfway of that. So my mirror line will be 2 units away from this point. So it's going to be 1, 2. So my mirror line is going to go somewhere here, and it's going to go straight down. So let's draw a line. Right, if we were to draw this line here, my mirror line would be x is equal to, what x is equal to? X is equal to 1. So this mirror line, x is equal to 1. Right? So for reflections, all you need to find out is the location of your mirror line. So how will we describe R? We know R is a reflection. I'm going to put a reflection, F-L-E-C-T-I-O-N, right? And you will see object P reflected along the line x is equals to 1 to form, not object, image R. So object P reflected along the line x is equals to 1 to form image R. And that would be the answer for part 2. Now let's look at part 3. They said P to S. Now we are going to look at P and S and compare and see what type of transformation it is. This is P and this is S. We can clearly see that S is bigger than P, so P underwent an enlargement to find S. So we're going to write down enlargement. This is an enlargement, E-N-L-A-R-G-E-M-E-N-T, right? And for enlargement, there are 3 things that you need for description. Not 3 things, sorry, 2 things. The 2 things is, the first thing is you need your scale factor. And your scale factor, which is also known as K, is equal to your image, the length of your image divided the length of your object, right? And then the next thing you need is your center of enlargement. Right, so let's find these 2 things and then we can do a description. So first off, to find your scale, which is K, we're going to take a length of any side. So we want the length of your image, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 units divided by 1, 2, 2 units. So my K is 2. So P, 2 is a scale factor of 2 is a scale factor to form S. So therefore P is twice the size of, no, it's not P, S is twice the size of P, right? And then we're going to find our center of enlargement. Now to find your center of enlargement, you're going to take 2 coordinates, 2 corresponding coordinates. So you're going to take, let's just take this one here, and this one here, and we go straight up, right? And then let's put that in a different color so we can see. We'll use green, right? And then we are going to take a next green color, a next line, right? Let's take this line here, right? And we're going to connect these two, and where they intersect is your center of enlargement. And in this case, my center of enlargement, my x value is 7 and my y value is 11. So my center of enlargement for this is 7, 11. So now we are going to go down. We found out our scale factor is 2. My center of enlargement is 7, 11. So we are going to say that object P was enlarged to form image S with a scale factor of 2 about a center of enlargement of 7, 11, right? And that would be your answer for S. The next thing we're going to do is on the grid provided on page 10, that is the grid that is given, draw the image of shape P after a translation by vector -2, 3, and label this image T. So translation means slide. We're looking at P and it is undergoing a translation of, let me just, the translation is -2, 3. Right, so we're going to go 2 coordinates, -2 coordinates along the x-axis and 3 coordinates along the y-axis. So what we will do is we're going to do it 2 ways, right? First, let's draw the coordinates of P. So this coordinate here is, let's just make sure it's 4, 6, not 4, it's 3, 6. So this is 3, 6. This one right here is 4, 7. Right? This one right here is 6, 7. This one right here is 7, 6. This one right here is 7, 8. And this one right here is 6, 8. Now, guys, there are 2 ways to do this question. I am just going to take the first way. Now, the first way says that I am going 2 units towards the negative axis. So I will not be going to my right-hand side. I will be going to my left-hand side, 2 units. So you're going to use coordinates 3, 6. We're going to go 1, 2. And we're going to go 3 units up because it's 3 units positive. 1, 2, 3. So therefore, if I translate this 3, 6 coordinate, it will go right here, which is 9. Let me make sure that is 1, 9, right? Then we're going to do the same thing for this coordinate, 3 units, 2 units across and 3 units up, right? So we're going towards the negative, 1, 2, negative numbers, okay? Along the x-axis, positive numbers would be to your right-hand side, negative numbers is to your left-hand side. So you're going 2 units to your left-hand side, 1, 2, and then 3 units up, 1, 2, 3. So my new coordinate is going to be right here. Right, then you're going to do this. 1, 2, and then 3 units up. Let me do it with the 1, 2, and 2 units up, 3 units up, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be right here. Right, then we're going to take this one, 1, 2, and then 3 units up, 1, I just need to write 1, 2, and then 3 units up, 1, 2, 3. So therefore, this coordinate will now become here. And then we're going to take this coordinate, 1, 2, then 3 units up, 1, 2, and then 3 units up, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be right here. And then we look at the last coordinate, that is 2 units across, 1, 2, and then 3 units up, 1, 2, 3. So that is right here. Right, and then you already know how the shape is supposed to look, so you're just going to connect the lines. We're going to connect this line and this line here. Right, and then this line with this line here, and then this line with this line here, and then this line going down, and then this line going across like this, and then this line coming slanted here. Right, and this is labeled as T, image T. And that is how, image T. And that is how you would do this question. Now, this is the first method. The second method is, excuse me, is to take all these coordinates that we have, right? And when we take all the coordinates, we're going to change it to a column vector. And then we're going to add the translation to it to get the coordinates of your image. So let's just do it. We'll do it really, really quick. And but that's a lot of marks for 1 mark. But you know, whichever method that you are comfortable with, you can go right ahead and do it. So we have the coordinates for, so we have P, object P, to image T, under translation -2, 3, right? So we want 4, 7. 4, 7 is 4 on top, 7 on the bottom as a column matrix. You add -2, 3. So this will turn to 4 plus -2 and 7 plus 3, which is equals to 2, 10, right? So your your coordinate for that point that underwent that translation is 2, 10, like this. Then you look at the next coordinate, which is 6, 8, change it to a column vector, 6 on top, 8 at the bottom. You add your translation -2, 3, right? That would be changed to 6 plus -2 and 8 plus 3, which is equals to 4, and 8 plus 3 is 11. So we know that the coordinates is 4, 11. The next one is 7, 8. 7 on top, 8 at the bottom, plus -2, 3. Right, this is equals to 7 plus -2 and 8 plus 3. 7 plus -2 is 5, and 8 plus 3 is 11. So we know that the coordinates is 5, 11. Right? Then your next coordinate is 7, 6. Change that to a column matrix, 7 on top, 6 at the bottom, plus -2, 3. right? That is equal to 7 plus minus 2 and 6 plus 3. 7 plus minus 2 is 5, and 6 plus 3 is 9. So it will be 5, 9. Right, then we have 3, 6. 3 on top, 6 at the bottom, plus minus 2, 3. Right? This would be equal to 3 plus minus 2 and 6 plus 3, which is 1, and 6 plus 3 is 9. Right? So the coordinate for that would be 1, 9. And the last one is 6, 7, right? Which is 6 on top, 7 at the bottom, plus minus 2, 3, which is equals to 6 plus minus 2 and 7 plus 3, which is 4, 10. Right? Coordinates 4 and 10. Right? And these coordinates here would be for your image T. Now, if we look at those coordinates, it would be the same that we did here. We got here and we just had to draw the image. And that is how you would do May, June 2022.